And hello everyone, welcome back to another nim tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be working with rational numbers in nim. So this would be like 3 over 4 or 5 over 10, things like that. So let's import std rationals. And here we can just say let a is equal to 3, and we can say 2 forward slashes 4. This means 3, so if I can just get a hashtag there, 3 over 4. That is what this means. We can then echo $a, and this will convert this value into a string, and we can also say a if we want here and see what happens. So you just get 3 forward slash 4. So you won't get what you usually see if you do this. So if you do that, you'll get 0.75. However, if you do this, you'll actually get a rational, like there. And the only difference with this is an actual string. So this is converted to a string, whilst this is not a string, it's a rational. Let's create another variable. B is equal to 9 over 5. And then we can actually add them together. So echo A times B. So this will times the two rational numbers together. You can of course divide, add, and subtract as well. So now we get 27 over 20. You can of course also go, if you make B a var, B minus equals 2 over 5 as an example. And then that will actually minus the value we get from B with 2 over 5. We can also check which is greater, A, B, and it will return which is greater. So all of these work again. You can use double equals, not equals, lesser than or equal, greater than or equal, lesser than, greater than. You can use all of these just like with normal comparisons, and we'll get false because A is not larger than B. We can also use ABS and -5, let's say, over 2, and this will return the positive value of this rational, which would be 5 over 2. So it removes the negative. The abs does exactly the same with basic everything. You can use abs, -5, and you'll get 5 out of it. Return the absolute value, positive. There's another way you can create rational numbers, such as, let's say, var c, and that is equal to a rational of type int, and we just specify the number, which would be 6, and the denominator, which would be 24. And of course we can echo out c. If we run this, we'll get 6 over 24. We also reduce c and then echo c. This reduces the rational number until the number and denominator no longer has common dividable numbers. So let's say from 6 divided by, or 6 over 24, it would become 1 over 4, as you can see there. So it will try and reduce it to its simplest form. You can also go c dot to float, and this will convert it to a floating point value, as well as c dot to int. Now if we were to run this, we'll get 0.25 and 0. And you can of course convert an integer to a rational by just saying to rational, and let's say 0.19, and you could also specify its maximum denominator that it is allowed to be. So let's say the same actually, but then we specify the maximum its denominator is allowed to be is 20. Now if we were to run this, we will get, so the first one will be 19 over 100, and this one will be 3 over 16. Because we limit it and say it may not, this here, that might not be more than 20. And here it is free to be as much as we want it to. And that is how to work with rationals in nim. If you liked the video, please like it and subscribe. And I will see you all again in the next nim tutorial.